Last time on Square Roots, Marin sings to a fat walrus, Link mombos with a sunfish, and we learn that swimming levels don't always have to be the stuff of nightmares. Also, a big bear trades his pineapple for some honey. This works in real life too. If you see a big bear walking around with a pineapple, ask him if he'll give it to you for your sweet honey. Odds are he'll say yes.
Why, yes, you can have my honey.
I was expecting some sort of mauling joke to follow that up, but
Oh, okay.
I was talking about Vanessa, not you.
Well, I mean, he'll maul you if you ask him nicely, probably. Isn't that right, Johnny?
Probably maul you either way.
Wait, real bears maul or fake bears?
Okay, I was curious about this. Are we now? I think you mean MAUL, but is there like another definition for that I don't know? Is that a euphemism for something?
No.
I guess
Mauling?
it could be like taking someone to the mall. I'm going to
Yeah.
maul you. I'm
Like
going to buy
Darth
you
Maul.
treats.
You take Darth Maul.
Take you to the Darth Maul. I've learned a lot about Darth Maul recently because I've been playing that Star Wars Outlaw game, so I read some
Oh.
Star Wars lore.
Does
I thought you
Well,
gave up
Vanessa's
on that.
reading Star Wars books now.
I didn't
Is
read Star
Darth
Wars
Maul in
books, I
that?
read a Wikipedia. He's not in it, but his actions impacted some of the factions that are around, so I read about them.
Oh. So he's not
read about their
skittling
history.
around on his little spider half body?
No, that would be too scary.
Oh, I found the spider hole again.
Me too. And I did
by
think
the
it was
castle.
small.
What is this podcast? We should start.
I haven't
the
even like really done anything yet.
Let's
Hey
start.
everyone,
welcome to
and welcome to
Square
Square
Roots,
Roots, the classic RPG podcast. My name is Jim Banks. I'm joined by Matthew Van Zant.
Hello, sluts.
Johnny Mamu Brandon.
What's up, bitches?
And Vanessa.
Hello, darlings.
And this is a podcast where we play and talk about your favorite classic RPGs, one chunker at a time. And this is episode 3 of Link's Awakening. The
Wow.
Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening.
And this is the final episode, right? Because there's like 20 minutes of game left after this.
Yeah.
You know, Matt, you want to? Do you want to do notes? Do you want to divide the game up? If you want to do all that work, you know, if you leave it to me, I'm gonna give myself easy, relaxed, comfortable chunkers.
We like it. We like easy living.
Yeah.
We like relaxed times.
It's a joke because I was surprised at how little game there is left after this chunker.
Oh,
I felt like
well.
I did one more thing and then the game was over.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll take it easy. I'm sure the listeners appreciate it too. It's a holiday weekend, or there's a holiday weekend that just happened. It's fine. The weather's nice. They want to be outside and be touching grass.
Yeah, and finding eggs.
But they probably want to be touching grass with us in their ears.
Hey, there's an egg over there. Look behind the fence. If you look like right behind the post.
Oh, God, did we forget to pick that up yesterday? Oh, it's going to stink.
Wait, what day is it? Sunday or Monday?
Why are
that
we
you
just
guys
putting
do the
eggs outside?
Because it's Easter, you doofus.
You do it on Sunday.
It's
Oh, no,
Easter
Saturday.
Sunday, John.
Well, the public, if you do it like
Go
at
to
a
church, you
at like a
fucking heathen.
city-sponsored thing, it's usually on Saturday,
Oh.
so as not to interfere with the religious happenings.
Right. You wouldn't want the state and church to be conjoined.
You don't want those. You don't want the ire of the Catholics. My
Did
friend.
you hear that your vice president said that UFOs are actually demons?
Yeah.
I don't think we have a vice president. I'm pretty
That
sure
sounds
that
like the truth,
there's just a
actually.
sock puppet that Trump puts up on a podium and talks through.
He's a different kind of stupid. He's a debate club stupid.
He's a New York Times best-selling author, guys. Why don't you watch your mouth?
Yeah.
thought you
Everybody's
liked to
favorite
read
poverty porn movie, right? Didn't he write
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Hillbilly
Hillbilly's
Elegy.
Hillbilly Elegy? Lit.
I never saw it, but it looks
No,
bad.
me neither. Maybe we should do that for our next watch along.
Ooh,
No.
that would be fun.
No. You and Jim can do it. That's fine. Johnny and I'll
Yeah.
take the month off.
Yeah.
We'll call it Shillbilly Smellegy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, take that, JD. So what do we do on this podcast, Jim?
We play. I already said it. We play and talk about Zelda.
Oh, okay.
And
And
the Zelda
this-
cast.
Yeah,
Is the penultimate chunker.
this is the penultimate episode.
Wow.
I like a penultimate episode. They tend to be real good.
Yeah,
All the
This is gonna be a
biggest
good one, I think.
twists and stuff happen. I don't feel
Yeah,
like there's going to be
drama's
any
building.
twist. I don't feel like there's going to be a twist in this one. I don't know. I'm not getting that vibe.
Kind of depends on your definition of twist. If it's extremely telegraphed in advance, is it still a twist?
I mean, there's an exposition mural in this chunker that just writes it out. It just says it.
But maybe it's kidding.
It's true. April Fools.
Yeah, this is April Fool's episode.
All right. All sorts of japes and jokes. The internet is as hilarious as ever.
April
fire,
Fools.
as
Somebody in the
always.
Discord told me that April Fools of 2030 is going to be a Monday, and said we should do an April Fools episode.
In
Oh, yeah.
2030?
In 2030,
Pencil
we
it
will
in.
do. That sounds like a long time away, but it's not, and I don't.
I
like
know. In my mind, I was like, "Yeah, I'll schedule my flying car appointment to take me to my virtual studio." But I'm probably going to be sitting in the exact same place I am right now.
3.5 years away. Hey, before we dive into the quest log, would you guys like to talk about some hot gaming gossip?
Heck yeah.
Would I
that.
ever?
Would I?
There you go, Johnny. You don't even have to add the music this time.
Well, I put in a different song for Hot Gaming Goose.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Listeners, if you ever wonder which one of these idiots puts in the chicken dance before Hot Gaming Goose, it's
I
that
think it
idiot.
should be very
Johnny.
obvious.
Y'all hear that Capcom formally apologized for the Street Fighter VI Alex and Patricia incest controversy?
What?
What? What?
Pardon?
I'd like some background information, please.
Alex
All these-
is a character that was added to Street Fighter VI's playable roster. However, in his arcade mode ending, he marries his adoptive younger sister / second cousin Patricia, and we learn that they're expecting a baby.
Huh.
This rightfully sparked outrage.
When was she adopted? Like, did they grow
That's a
up
question
together?
for Johnny. He's the Street Fighter expert of the show.
His name is Alex Winger,
Yeah.
and
That's Jeff Winger's brother. I remember that
yes,
episode
the
of
one
Community.
played by that guy who's weirdly muscular as well.
the little guy from Workaholics.
Sure.
Little guy from Workaholics, Blake, or
Adam?
the other guy? Oh,
He
Adam.
first appeared in Street Fighter 3.
In Street Fighter VI World Tour mode, there's a dialogue which states that Tom, which is Alex's adoptive father and Patricia's dad, is actually a cousin to Alex's mother.
Oh.
Also, Alex has known Patricia since she was a baby.
Okay,
Oh,
no,
God.
then. I was
Yeah.
thinking like maybe
Cool.
he was 25 and she was like 22, and his parents decided to adopt her because her biological parents died, and then they met and fell in love, and that would probably be okay even if they're second cousins. But I don't like what they have going on here.
According to Carlos Zottomeier of Automaton Media, he examined the localization in the games and pointed out in Japanese, Tom was established as Alex's Sodate no Oyo, a more ambiguous term that implies a parental caretaker, not in the adopted sense. He further points out that while Patricia was Alex's second cousin, them married was considered legal in every state across the U.S., which that reminds me of that Community episode with the writer going hard to defend first cousins marrying.
I love that episode. Garrett's wedding. Anyway, they did announce that they have a patch coming out to fix it. That's my hot gaming news.
All
I'm so
right.
flabbergasted by it, I have nothing to say, and I apologize.
I'm glad I led with that. I thought it would evoke
Oh,
some...
well, I've got some
surprise.
honk. There's some more Tendo leaks via Nate the Hate, including a graphically revised Ocarina of Time remake.
Yeah, boy.
How graphic is it?
It's going to be so erotic, full
Yeah,
frontal.
Link is naked the whole time.
Yeah.
When he's a
And
little boy, it's supposed to be cute and funny, but then when he's a man, it's supposed to be sexy.
a new Star Fox. New
Yeah.
Star Fox game. Everyone loves Star Fox. We talked about that yesterday, how there hasn't been a game since 2015 or 2016.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that on the last episode, which was not yesterday.
Well,
It's
okay.
yesterday, and that's maybe the listeners
Square
think
Roots
that we
time?
just record a new episode. We're only awake to record episodes, and so
yeah, we
it's
get
just
unfrozen like Nina from
Yeah.
Tekken anytime we need it. Honk.
Johnny,
Y'all hear we might be in the middle of a video game crash now that consoles cost $11 billion and no one can
Well,
afford them and no one can make
yeah.
games anymore and
I
all the
mean-
developers getting fired.
So long as Nintendo's doing all right, I'm fine.
this could be an opportunity for tabletop gaming to have its renaissance. You know, you have to look at the
Yeah.
positive things.
It'll be like that episode
Tabletop
of
gaming has
Simpsons.
been in a renaissance for a decade.
That's true.
It'll be like when Itchy and Scratchy got canceled and all the kids like went outside and like Vivaldi's Four Seasons was playing and they all start doing outdoorsy, fun, wholesome stuff instead of staying indoors. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna
What
be
will
rad.
we do? What will we podcast about that's outdoorsy and wholesome? Like hiking?
Oh.
Will we like
We're a
this,
classic RPG podcast. We'll never run out of material.
this is the gayest hike of all time.
Probably LARPing. Like, we should get into LARPing. I mean, I think we should just do that anyway, don't you?
Lightning bolt,
Yeah.
lightning bolt. Like that thing?
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
should do a Vampire the Masquerade LARP.
That's a
That'd be
great
amazing.
idea.
You can wear all your gothic dresses and such.
Jim can finally let loose his inner gothy emo.
Yeah, he's been waiting.
Finally.
He's
Hair's
been
long
enough to
holding
come
back on
over
the
his eye now.
eyeliner for so long, and now he's gonna break out the eyeliner, and we'll all be like,
yeah.
Younger, more handsome Danzig? Whoa.
Jim, why don't you tell us about
Taller,
this body
taller
pillow
too.
you're gonna buy?
Oh yeah, I didn't know about this prior to us getting ready to record this episode, but Johnny let me know that there is a James Sunderland sized body pillow. It is 5 feet long and features James Sunderland lying.
I never pictured him as
Erotically.
that short.
Yeah, I mean, pretty short, I guess. Yeah, but he looks very sultry. Maybe is the right word. He's looking erotic. His midriff is exposed in a way that's titillating in a titillating way. That's like inviting.
I can see
almost.
Matthew highlighting the link in the notes so he can copy and paste it into his browser and have a look at this body pillow.
Well, there's two links
Coming
there.
up. It's a bad link.
No, I'm looking at it right now.
There's two links. One for
One,
okay.
one of the. Hold on, let me see if I can get this in the group chat real quick.
Oh man, that is.
This
So,
product
for
image
context-
that they have on it. Hold on, look in the group chat, Johnny. This
okay.
product image that they include with it is really selling a really specific type of person.
I relate to that.
For the man who
somehow.
has killed his wife and now needs somebody to commiserate with while he cries.
You'll
himself
notice
to
there's
sleep.
nobody on the other side of that man in that picture.
He's just
Matt,
by
you-
himself.
Do you remember how he kills his wife as well?
Yes.
Yeah, with a pillow.
That's why it's in such. It was, I guess, one of those. It's what people do now with these April Fool's Day things: is they make a silly idea, but then just actually do it because people will actually buy it. So, and same
Speaking
with.
of, yeah, it looks like they're selling Sonic shirts on the Sega store.
I want to get them. They're $30 American each. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
Plus shipping too, probably.
Yeah, it'll be like $50 for you to get that.
You just get one from Etsy. It's fine.
I've got one from the Yeti before. That was before the Yeti started using good material for their shirts, though.
Oh, have they changed shirt types?
Yeah, now their shirts are like thick and can survive multiple washes. Before they were like really thin.
They're always really short for me.
Well, that's because you're 6'8", and we all know how amazingly tall you are.
But other shirts fit, right, Johnny? Why not shirts from the Yeti?
Well, do you keep getting the crop top? Do you keep selecting that?
Maybe.
Is there anything else? Any honk? What's a Marvel Maximum collection?
Honk. Yeah. There is a new game collection that just released, I believe, this week called the Marvel Maximum Collection. And I think it's pretty exciting. It is a...
Oh, is that the one with Maximum Carnage?
includes X-Men, the arcade game, Captain America and the Avengers, Spider-Man, Venom, Maximum Carnage, and Separation Anxiety, Spider-Man X-Men, Arcade's Revenge, and Silver Surfer.
Have they ever done a collection that has those first two Genesis X-Men games? That
I
were
was
really
just thinking
good?
that same thing. Those two Genesis games are fantastic, and I don't understand why we can't get those.
Yeah,
All of
I
these
really
games
like-
are kind of trash.
Well, I mean, the Brawler was pretty good. That X-Men Brawler and the Captain America one. That's the one with like, it's not Welcome to Your Doom, but it's something like that, isn't it? Oh, it's something like you are going.
doom.
All you need is die, or Welcome to Die. I think it's Welcome to Die.
Wow.
Sounds cool. Sounds like a Bond movie.
Welcome to Die.
Anyway, I thought that was fun and worth mentioning, and that's the last of my hot gaming goose.
There's one other thing I wanted to mention.
Wow.
Okay.
Then there's a new Super Mario movie out this week, and
Holla!
apparently it is not very good.
That's
That's
what
a
people
early
say.
reviews
Film
are
for
not
The
children.
reviews for the original Super Mario Brothers movie a couple of years ago weren't very good, and I ended up enjoying that. It's not amazing, but it's still a fun enough time that I've watched it a couple of times. So I'm going to be honest with you, I kind of don't care what the critics say.
Well, and also
Still
I
gonna
think
see
it's
it.
really
Matt,
hard.
are you going
It's a
to go
kids'
see
movie.
this in the theaters?
Yeah, I'm going to
No.
take both kids and my brother. Your name's not Matt, so...
Sorry. Sorry, sir.
Yeah, my brother is going to come down, and we're going to go see it and take the kids. Everybody's real excited for it.
No.
Also,
Johnny?
the reviews aren't bad. They're just like, it's okay, which is what the first one was, and that was fine. Like, it's fucking Mario. What are you expecting plot-wise out of this? You expecting Toy Story? Because I'm not. Let me see Yoshi and give me some Charlie Day doing some Luigi. And who's Star Fox again? It was somebody shocking to me, and I can't remember
Glenn
now.
Powell.
Glenn Powell doing fucking Star Fox. And Chris Pratt doing Mario, which is not good casting, but that's okay. Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach. Give me that all day, please.
Will the Mr. Bowser be in the video again?
Yep, Mr. Bowser and Mr. Bowser's son.
Who
And
voices Mr.
Rosalina.
Bowser's son?
Bowser Jr.
But no, who
tried to
voices him? Who's the voice of Mr. Bowser's son?
I just want to
Timothy
thank you
Chalamet?
guys for glossing over the fact
God,
that
I
I
hope
tried
so.
to say video and movie at the same time.
I
and said
did
video.
notice that. I did.
Benny Safdie is the voice of
Why
Bowser
is he?
Jr.
Why do they keep making him be in movies? He's a director. I don't think you're allowed to do both.
What about
what
Werner
about Alfred
Herzog?
I think you are.
It's funny when Werner Herzog is in a movie. It's not funny when one of that Safdie dude is in stuff. Get out of there, Safdie.
What
Tired of
about
seeing that
Jordan
guy.
Peele? Is it funny when he's in stuff?
Yeah, because he's funny.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Your standards seem to have a lot of loopholes.
I do think that
Maybe I just don't like
rating-
the Safdie guy.
Like, reviewing kids movies is weird because, like, every review of Labyrinth was like, this movie's trash. And then for my generation and you guys' generation, which is only 2 years apart, except for Jim, we're like, this is one of the best movies aimed at teens ever made, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's
Because they don't review them as, a lot of times they're not reviewing them as kids' movies. They're reviewing them as like products for adults, and they're not. And
Yeah.
they should, things like that should be looked at their own level to some degree. Like, I know that that's kind of a slippery slope, but these are fucking kids' movies. Like, give me a break.
What's the
Whatever.
best-
I'm excited
what do you
for it,
think
and
the
I'm
best
definitely gonna go
kids
see it in
movie
theaters.
is?
Labyrinth.
What the
Good
best kids
question.
movie is?
Labyrinth? Yeah.
There's so many good ones. I mean, what about Coraline? That movie fucking
That
rips
is
top
good.
to bottom.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Best kids movie. That's a
And
tough
like,
question.
let's not pretend like some of those Disney animated movies aren't 10 out of 10s. Aladdin
Yeah.
is amazing. The Lion
Yeah.
King is incredible.
No.
I don't care what you say. I love Tangled and Frozen. Both of those movies are awesome.
Lion King's trash. Trash from a
Sounds
poo.
like something a moron would say. So anyway, I saw The Lion King 13 times in theaters.
I like
Wow.
movies with good songs.
12.
13 times?
Yeah. I
That's
mean, a lot of those were at the
insane.
Dollar
What
Theater.
a psycho.
You know, I didn't have a lot to do when I was a teen. Dollar Theater was cheap. I could go to the Dollar Theater based on the change in my room
There was a period of time for about 2 years where my brothers
and
would
make
watch
out with girls,
Wayne's
but not
World
really.
every night. I got so sick of Wayne's World, I couldn't watch it for decades after that.
I feel
I
that way
love Wayne's
about. I feel that way about Spaceballs. There was a period in my early 20s when Spaceballs was my come home from the bar and put a movie on movie, and I must have watched it, I don't know, 20 or 30 times over the course of a couple of years, and now I just kind of can't watch it.
That's kind of how I feel about The Big Lebowski. Like there was a period where I watched that all the time, and now I kind of like just can't do it. Not that I don't like
Funny how
it.
that
it's
doesn't
just I don't
happen
wanna
with
watch it
porn,
again.
though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. Well, actually, that's not true, Matt. It's kind of like, she's about to do that with that thing. Who cares?
That
seen
can't be
this a million
true because they're
times.
making new porn all the time. And if people were satisfied with just like one porn, then you'd only need one of them.
Debbie would only have to go to Dallas. She wouldn't have to go to Des Moines, Dubuque.
Okay, but
Detroit.
Mia Khalifa's not putting out new content, so what am I supposed to do?
Wiz Khalifa?
Yeah, that's pretty close to what I said. So we have streams.
Matt and I didn't get to do Wing Commander because I forgot. I guess.
Wow,
because
good job.
Friday we recorded because we couldn't record Thursday.
Yeah, and then Saturday I just forgot.
Yeah. Man.
But
I
Our
think I was
schedule's
busy
just all
Saturday
over the
too,
place.
anyway.
But Jim is picking up our slack. He's already like well into 4 streams of Banisher second playthrough, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually think I'm going to switch to something else because I don't want to get super far ahead in Banishers.
You'll
Yeah,
forget
then you'll
everything
forget.
that happens.
Then I'll
Yeah.
forget the stuff that happens. And so I actually started taking notes in like a local Google Doc the other day just so I could remember stuff that happened in the first chunker. So
That's smart.
I'm thinking ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Continue, Johnny.
Oh, but yeah, Matt and I will have to play some more Privateer. It'll probably have to be on weekend if we do any in April, just because my work schedule is about to get all twisted up. It's getting twisted.
Ooh, getting twisted.
I'm gonna be on day shift for a few weeks. Yeah.
Whoa. Johnny by day. Oh, the sun's so bright.
You're
it
gonna
blinds
be
him.
you're gonna be so cranky.
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna be the
100%.
crankiest Johnny.
I hate waking up in the morning. I am a night shift man. I've been working night shift for most of my life. Anytime I have to work on day shift, I turn into a cranky crankums.
Yeah, John's
Aw.
gonna be a cranker.
I also don't have anywhere to park, which sucks.
Oh yeah, that does suck.
Like I'm gonna have to pay for parking, like some kind of troglodyte. And traffic. I'm not
Look, it's
heterosexual.
straight.
Anyway, so I might try to fit in another Privateer 2 stream in April. We will see. Can you believe it's April already?
No.
Oh, well, that's good.
I
Or
mean,
bad.
it's barely April. It's April
Yeah.
2nd as of time of recording. But I did get to flip my Chungus calendar to a new Chungus, and I like it a lot.
Ooh.
Oh, that's fun.
Jim sent
Yours
me
should
another
be getting
one.
there
I should-
soon.
Yeah, I'll go check my community mailbox thing. Maybe it's there. And also,
I think I have the receipt in my car. I can check the tracking number.
yeah, please. Bears
Yeah.
in Games Neo. We released a new video by we, I mean me. And it was about PS2 games on the PS3. And I just have started editing my next one. I finished that pig script, Pigs in Games, and it's going great. I think this is going to be a banger, an all-timer, a real goof 'em up, and a lot of fun.
I've been looking forward to this pig game for a long time.
I also finished, for the channel, I just finished Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Oh yeah, that all my capturing is done for that game. So that's in the docket. And I started
Cool.
recording my next Bears in Motion. I started recording 10 sessions. I've done one so far of Dance Central. Dance Central 1.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah.
How was
Did
it to
you
play?
hear this? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry.
It's not as good as the other ones in accurately capturing your performance. I think that the games get much better after the first one. The first one's a little rough. It's got some stuff I like the other ones don't have a constantly ticking calorie counter if you are in workout mode. And I don't know, I find it motivating. So I wish that they would keep that from Dance Central 1, but they don't.
Oh. I think I would find that irritating and intrusive.
Is that why they turned it off then, do you think?
Maybe.
It should be an
Maybe for
option.
ladies like me.
But don't you want to know, like, hey, I'm doing good?
Well, today I was taking a walk, and usually when I take a walk, my little watch buzzes and says, "Do you want to record an exercise?" And it didn't today, and I was worried it wouldn't record an exercise. But then, magically, my exercise ring just closed, so it did record it after all.
Yay! But that's it. Yeah, Bears and Games Neo. Plenty of content in the docket, and that Pigs one should be up soonish.
Pigs in games.
I'm looking forward to it. And for the Square Roots channel, I apologize. I have not been able to stream much lately, and that's going to be the case for the foreseeable future. But within, I think, 3 months, I should be able to kind of get back to doing it more often. For now, I'm just going to kind of have to hang around and jump on when I can. Mm-hmm. It is what it is.
All right, quest log. Do you all want to go to the quest log? Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready to go to the quest log.
Born ready.
Link, pick up your sword and fight to save the Princess Zelda. Okay. So, after you finish the Angler's Paradise, or whatever that one was called,
Catfish Maw.
Yeah. Catfish Maw.
We get that message from a mysterious voice to go to a shrine. And apparently you can get a boomerang now pretty easily. It's just like on a beach or something.
Yeah, you can actually get it really early if you just know where it is, but I think it's
go
later
get
in the
that.
game that they point you towards it. It's cool, man. The boomerang's fun. The only thing that's more handy than the boomerang in this game is the laser sword.
There really is a laser sword.
Yeah.
So you claim.
Classic legend. I will take screenshots. I'm not scared.
I believe you, man.
What does it do? So you swing it and it shoots a little laser out its tip?
Yeah.
It's like that Star
it
Wars.
squirts one out.
Like the
Fallen-
original Legend of Zelda had the laser sword when you were at full health.
Oh,
You would shoot a little laser
yeah.
across the screen, and this
You're
does the
talking
same thing.
about the covalent sword you get for getting all the seashells, right?
Yeah, laser sword.
Do you have to be
And
at
it's
full
not.
health?
It's handy because you can hit anything from across the screen, including flying enemies. And it's also a more powerful sword. And if you have that and you have the red tunic, you'll basically one-shot everything from across the screen. It turns the game into a really easy shmup because nothing shoots back at you.
And do you have to? Does it only shoot lasers when you're at full health?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Just
it
like
is
the original
like
game,
classic.
only at full health.
Yeah,
But
classic
it's a lot
Link
easier to
rules.
stay at full health when you have a laser sword.
I bet.
It also is it's a nice little animation. I'll take a screenshot when I pick up the game and play the last boss, which I still have not done. I'm waiting until the day before we record because I want it to have it fresh in my mind. We're already 2 weeks out from when I basically finished the game, and I'm looking at this guide, like these notes, like, what? Where was that? What did we do there?
Well, let's talk
What
about
if
the
you
color
can't-
dungeon.
What if I? Excuse me?
What if you can't beat the last boss in the final day?
Oh yeah.
What if you need
Yeah,
more
boy,
than
that
a
would-
day
that's
to do
true.
it?
I guess I'll just have failed, and you guys will have to kick me off the show for good.
Yeah,
That's the rule.
that
Don't
is
threaten
the
me
rule.
with a good time.
Color dungeon. There is a color dungeon in this game. It's not so if you're playing on the Game Boy original black and white version, there is no color dungeon.
Yes, this was an addition for Link's Awakening DX, which was a re-release for the Game Boy Color.
Which is
Awakening Dix.
Dix. Yeah, I was gonna say that's an acronym short for
Yep, DX means Dix, and is certainly not short for Deluxe.
So this dungeon, to get the little passcode on how to do it, you have to knock a book off a shelf with your running, and then it gives you some instructions with like numbers and arrows. It took me a while to figure out what these numbers meant, because obviously if you're smart, you'd be like, oh, we should do that in that order. But I'm not that smart.
You can really do this. We're talking about it now, but you can do this after, I think, the first or second dungeon. And as I have been saying over and over again, the reward is very well worth it.
Yeah. Because it's not that hard of a dungeon.
No, it's pretty short and easy.
Yeah, you do need some magic powder.
But there's a monster in the front of it that'll sell you magic powder, which is the only place in the game where you can just buy it.
Can't you just get
Right.
it for free
I did try to
from
go to
the
that
witch?
hut and buy
But you
some.
have to have a mushroom, so you have to go get another mushroom. The mushrooms do regrow in the forest every time you use it, so it's always in the same place. But going and spending money on it's a
I
lot easier,
never
particularly
had
in this
to do
game.
that, thankfully.
Yeah,
I
you don't have to
also-
use it that much. It's
I
not.
keep running into Little Devil, who keeps expanding my magic pouch. I
Yeah.
love Little Devil. He's
there
the best
are
character in the game.
Have you run into the other ones? They'll expand your bombs and your arrows as well.
there's bombs.
Yeah, I
and-
got the
you
bomb
can-
one.
You can do like 60 arrows or something
Yeah.
at one point.
They look
in
like
Wind
Dreckies.
Waker, the max for
Yeah,
the
they
bombs
do.
and the arrows is 99. I think it's the most in a Zelda game. It's insane. You never come close to running out.
So the first puzzle is a puzzle for babies where you have to make all the balls blue. And we're good at that, isn't that right, ladies?
Ah,
Yeah, I'm great at it.
That's
I
all.
basically do it to
That's
myself
what,
every day.
that's what they
Just for
all
fun.
do, right?
But they also
all
added
do.
symbols to them so that if you cannot see color, the puzzle still works.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think originally they didn't, and the color
Oh,
dungeon
summer
was
circles
like,
and summer squares. Wow.
Yeah,
That's neat.
yeah. And there's another real game for babies where you got to put the red one in the red hole and the blue one in the blue hole.
Yeah, that was tricky.
Wow, that's super hard. I was worried I was gonna get tripped up on the ones where you had to like smack the nuts to the balls to get them all the same color. In the color dungeon.
Like the little guys with the what do you call them?
No,
wait, which
not
one
the
are you
ones with the
talking
suits
about?
on them, but the
The
ones where you
switches
have
that
to,
turn
like,
red or blue.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait,
That
do
we
you
were
mean
just
like
talking about.
the one where you have the grid? First, you just have the four circles to make all the same color, but then you have the 9 one. That one's harder.
Yeah, then you get more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that I like those puzzles. I was surprised. I surprised myself by how quickly I was able to do those.
You feel good when you complete those because I feel like they're the type of puzzle that you don't really have to think about it too hard. You're not like figuring out like a riddle, but at the same time, like it does take a little effort to kind of go like to figure out the pattern and kind of go. Okay.
Definitely didn't take.
So if I
like
hit this one and then I
25
turn
minutes.
around and hit this one, now I've got it.
I definitely did it right away and didn't get like stuck there for a long time. I was a little intoxicated. So
I think
maybe
that
that's,
you have a problem where you overthink things and then get frustrated, and that is kind of your like Achilles heel in these games.
Yes.
Like these puzzles are never complicated.
like when Matt
But I
was
think
watching
that
me
you
stream
overthink
Okami,
things.
and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I was trying to like do the hardest way to solve something. There's an electric cactuar sort of thing. It's not real. It's not. It's an off-brand, great value cactuar.
Yeah, I can't remember what they're called. They're cukes, right?
Cactuar?
Cumin?
Cactuar?
Cactuar.
Cactuar.
And then
We
there's
talked about them like a week ago or 2 weeks ago.
The real mid boss though is this rock man. He's like a golem that throws rocks, and you can just stand next to him and just stab him. Just stab him. This guy
Yeah,
sucks.
just get him. Yeah, I
get 'em.
agree. When I first saw him, I was like, oh, it must be like really hard to hurt this guy because he's made of rocks, but it's not.
Then there's Color Ball Puzzle Hard Mode, the 3x3 grid that stumped me for a while. But then there's Anxiety.
Cuke Man. That's what they are. They're called Cuke Man. Cuke Men.
There's Anxiety Hard Bill or whatever they're called. Hard Bit. The beetle with the shell. And he's like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll be fine. This shell's going to keep me safe. And like, if you let the shell go back to like full, he's like, oh, phew, I'm fully safe. The shell's back to normal. Like, I felt bad defeating this guy. I know what this is like. Crippling
I mean, by the
anxiety
late
is
game,
real.
this is like, what were we playing recently?
It's called
Was
Hard
it
Hit.
the last game we played? What did we just play?
Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh yeah. It's like Mass Effect Andromeda, but where by the end of the game, Sarah Ryder should like be laughing at these people that are like, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck you up now." I'm like, "Do you know who I am, motherfucker?" But in the Zelda games, that's what happens. The monsters are like, "Oh shit, we're fucking dead."
Yeah, this guy just was so sad. And so you get, after you defeat this boss, I think it's called Hard Hit. I forget. Normally I try to include the names, but I forgot. But after you defeat that boss, you get to choose this fountain, this fairy fountain with the laughing fairy queen, powerful red male or sturdy blue male. What are you
What
into?
color did you pick?
Red. Power always.
Red. It was a tough
Wow.
decision, but I decided that I wasn't dying enough to justify blue.
Yeah, I think I said this in an earlier episode, but in these games, once you get like 5 or 6 hearts, like, you're fine. Nothing's going to kill you. And particularly towards the end game when you've got like 15 hearts, like, you're gonna
I
be
definitely never died in this junker.
Yeah, I picked red, and I know Jim picked red as well. So
Wow.
I like how I'm sure we mentioned this, but in this game, there's 2 types of drops that you can pick up. One is like a power, and one's a defense. And the power will make you make your sword stronger temporarily, and you will hit things so hard that they fly across the screen. And the red mail is like having that permanently.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's pretty
amazing.
hilarious. You just fucking smack the shit out of things.
just
And also a
nuking
lot
stuff.
of these mini bosses and bosses become trivial because you can just destroy them. So nobody picked blue, huh? I kind of figured Vanessa might be the only one. Who
Yeah,
would do it.
I thought Vanessa was gonna
bet the-
go light side Jedi, but she chose the dark side.
Yeah,
I
I
bet
gave
the
in to my
blue-
anger.
I bet the blue outfit would have been cuter. The red's kind of, it's fine.
I like it. But I like wearing warm colors most of the time, like oranges, yellows, reds. I always feel better wearing those.
Oh, I see the rest of your notes have blue though, so.
Well, I didn't take these pictures. I copied them from a walkthrough. I'm not gonna pretend that I took all these pictures because I didn't. Although I have plenty of pictures, but
Some
Sure
idiot
you
picked
do.
blue. I do like the way that blue looks though.
Yeah.
it's a nice blue. It's a good sharp. That's the color of my car. My car is that blue.
Wow, I like that.
I did feel a little odd not playing as iconic green Link, though. I wish it could have had an option to just add a blue or red trim and maybe keep him mostly green. I think that would be nice.
Yeah, I mean, so this is another callback to the original Zelda where you did find the red rings that boosted I think they boosted your defense actually, but they did turn your costume red in that original Legend of Zelda.
So I was walking through these ancient ruins. Oh, before that, actually,
Maybe there's a red ring and a blue ring. I think there are. I think the blue is the second tier. I can't remember.
I should talk about the trading quest for a moment because I did give the hibiscus to, and I saw Puke's hibiscus on the Discord. Puke had a very wet hibiscus.
What?
It was raining in
Excuse
Australia.
me?
He had a very
Oh.
wet hibiscus.
I
But it was big.
I don't think I should be able to hear about that.
Please don't disparage our only Australian Discord member.
Yeah, we keep losing Australian listeners. I can't imagine why.
Oh, good die, good die, good die.
Oh, Jesus.
John asked that Australian listener in the Discord if they liked his accent, and there was just a polite. I don't want to comment on this.
That was funny.
It's
My
all
spine
done with,
hole.
a seething jealousy of Australia and their excellent, not being here-ishness.
Yeah, I like how exotic they are.
I'm not jealous of Australia.
Have you
Oh,
seen the
yeah?
spiders that they have over there? You couldn't fucking pay me.
But they have such beautiful beaches.
That's true. It's like they have paradise beaches. Huh? Huh?
Yeah?
Paradise beach.
They have comedy festivals that a lot of Taskmaster contestants go to participate in.
Oh. Do a lot of the Taskmaster ones go to Just for Laughs in Montreal? I missed
Some
that.
of
That
them
was
do,
fun.
yeah. They do show up for Just for Laughs. 100%. You're absolutely right.
Do you guys get the Just for Laughs like gags show where French Canadians are pulling tricks on each other and they're all like done without voices so you don't hear that everyone's speaking French?
Oh. Why are they trying to hide the fact
I don't
that
know what
they're
you're talking
French?
about.
Oh, because it's like marketed internationally, so it doesn't want you to figure out that it's shot in Quebec.
I see.
And they always at the end like are pointing at the cameras and going like ha 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 ha. Yeah, there's a lot of clowns and mimes in it.
The French and the Quebecois love their clowns and mimes.
Yeah, think about Cirque du Soleil.
I do all the time.
Pass. So anyway, where do we head to next, Johnny?
Ancient ruins. I was getting the hibiscus. We got derailed because of Fuchs hibiscus, dripping wet. But I gave that to the cat, and she's like, "Okay, that's great. Now, can you do me a favor? Can you give this letter to Dr. Wright? He's just outside of town, north of the mysterious woods." And I'm like, "Oh, sure. You know what he's from?" Okay, yeah. Which
You're doing
game?
the right thing, Jim. Jim, I'm proud of you.
Which game is that character from? It plays music from this game.
I'm gonna guess Dr. Mario.
Incorrect. Matt.
I don't remember the music. Sing it for me.
I don't know. I can't.
He can't.
Hum it for me.
He won't.
Well, but he's from a game. He's from a game.
He's from a game.
What game's he from?
I don't know who you're talking about, dude.
You know,
The
Mr.
cat?
Wright. You give him the picture of hibiscus bunny lady.
Oh, Mr. Wright, the guy that likes to write letters and nobody ever writes him back, and he's sad
Yes.
about it. He. Oh, that's right. He's from your fucking face. Ah!
Oh, wow.
Sick burn. Jim,
I
do you
don't know.
recognize
How will he
Mr.
ever
Wright /
recover?
Dr. Wright?
No.
Yakuza.
He is from the Super Nintendo version of Sim City, based on Will Wright, the creator of Sim City.
Ooh. I'm very interested in Will Wright. I have always wanted to know if he or Sid Meier would win in a fight. And as far as I know, they've never indulged my curiosity by having a fist fight. And I want them to so badly.
I don't know what Sid Meier looks like, but I'm pretty sure that Will Wright is just the tiniest little scrawniest man on earth.
Well, Sid Meier was on the cover of Sid Meier's Railroad Tycoon, and he kind of looked like Arvid from Head of the Class, I want to say.
That is not a reference that I'm going to understand.
Is that a Canadian reference?
Let's go. I'm trying to think of another equivalent to Arvid. Elliot
Hell, what's
Kalin.
Head
Sid
of
Meier
the
also
Class?
looks like just a tiny little man.
Elliot. He looks like Elliot Kalin. I don't think. I think
he's a
Will
tiny
Wright
man.
with his robots will win in the fight.
Yeah, robots will usually do it for you.
I
Yeah,
don't know if he's
exactly.
allowed to bring
Whoa.
robots to the fight.
Well, he
Will
never
Wright
said they
looks
couldn't,
scary.
Vanessa.
Well, if he can bring robots, though, then Sid Meier can bring a train.
It's true. The
Or
pain
alien
train.
civilizations.
Yeah, he could bring civilizations.
Or pirates!
Yeah, or pirates.
Exclamation point.
Here's a picture of Will Wright in a sleeveless vest of some kind.
Hot.
Little notes. Where'd you put it?
Well, I'm trying to put it. It's not
Oh, okay.
cooperating.
So in these ancient ruins, creepy statues come to life, which I love. It's one of my favorite tropes in video games. They start flashing. They come after you. They dropped arrows. So I realized probably arrows are the easiest way to kill them, and I was right. Although maybe a boomerang. Does a boomerang just stun them?
No, I used my boomerang to kill them. I did have the boomerang at this point, and I boomeranged everything I possibly could.
Boomeranging is the best.
I did not, because I still don't have the boomerang, but I'll go and grab it after this. Well, not
No,
immediately.
it's not
but
so
before
easy.
The next... Oh. Well, I'll try.
It's pretty easy. You just have to blow open a hole in a wall.
Well,
I'm
I
good
thought
at
you
blowing
had to
open
swap a whole
holes.
bunch of stuff for a whole bunch of things first.
Is it the end of the quest? I thought you just bought it. You did.
Yeah, you
just
can buy
you
it for
paid
like
it.
300. No, don't you have to trade a shovel?
You have
I
to,
already
You have to trade
Well,
something,
No, no,
you
no.
have
yeah.
to trade an item in your inventory.
But
But
then
don't
you
you
can
have to
buy
have
the
the
item back for
microscope
like 300
first
rupees.
to-
Yeah, for
See
300.
the salesman?
I do have a microscope.
It's a magnifying glass,
Yeah, it's
I'd
a
I
say
do have
magnifying
a
different.
glass.
magnifying glass.
not a microscope.
Not even remotely
Is that what they
the
call
same
them in
difference.
Canada?
I love how like 19th
look at my
century
microscope.
that sounds. I've got a magnifying glass. I don't know. It just sounds so like old timey, doesn't it?
I like
what
the
they
word
call them in old
spy
times?
glass.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
Armos. I spin attacked him until he died. That also seems to work on pretty much everything in this game.
On that, I thought I tried it, but I guess I didn't. I tried hitting with swords and it was doing nothing. But then I tried arrows. It did hit him once, but then I died. Well, no, but I died, but I came back because I had Tracy's magic medicine. I just let him kill me because I could not figure out how to kill this guy. I suck at this game.
I found Tracy's magic medicine in a dungeon before I found Tracy somehow. So when I went to talk to her, she was like, "I have something amazing for you," and then she looked at me and went, "Never mind, get out."
Yeah,
That's
she's
what
like,
I
"You
did
can't
too.
hit-"
Yeah.
She kind of she's mercurial. Sometimes she's real into you and will give it to you, and sometimes she's like, "Fuck off, get out of
Yeah,
here."
that's how I feel,
medicine
too.
is the best, though.
Well, what do you need it for? If you've got 4 bottles and 4 fairies in your bottles, you basically already have it.
I only ever got 1 bottle. So
Wow,
I have
you
2.
Suck.
So the medicine, I am embarrassed to say I don't know what it does.
The
It just revives you
esculent
if you die.
macabre for the mouth. That's
it reses you if you die.
Oh, I wondered why I kept being rezzed.
Yeah.
it reses you. I thought the fairy bottles res you, but you have to like use them.
No.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh, do you? They do in other
Yeah.
games. They do res you.
Yeah, in this
No,
one
in
they
this
don't.
one you have to like equip them as an item and then use it, and it doesn't even refill all your health. It only refills
Yeah.
like 5 hearts.
Lame.
It's like 10 hearts.
That's
I'm glad I
less
trapped
than
those little
that.
losers in there. They can barely even heal my character.
Wow.
Yeah, stupid idiots.
Yeah,
Wow.
You should just stomp them under your shoe.
I hit
Oh,
them with my
jeez.
sword. Their blood heals me.
Anyway, we get the face key, so now we can go to the face dungeon. That's exciting.
Yay! I didn't like this
Yeah.
key though. This key looked like
A
I
face?
don't like it.
You don't like faces.
I don't like faces.
Yeah, Johnny hates
It looked
faces.
to me like a little guy who'd been squashed into a key, and that did make me uncomfortable.
It did look like it was gonna laugh maniacally at you, going like, "Ha!"
Yeah, and then like you
That's
have
why
to like
when we record, Johnny records with his hands over his eyes the whole time because he can't look at us.
yeah.
True.
Who could blame him? Have you seen us?
Face key does look scary.
What are you talking about? We got a face made for radio.
So and then we can go to Face Shrine. Oh, I also picked up the Mambo, the Fish Mambo, and the Fish Mambo dance scene is incredible.
Yes, it is.
I
like
loved
the
it.
little backup fish that he has.
Yes.
And I like the fact that
And
he's a
don't forget about-
sunfish because those are the stupidest fish.
And don't
Talk about
forget, Johnny,
Mambo.
about the exposition mural.
Oh, right. Yeah, there was an exposition mural, and it does say that this is all a dream and if of the windfish, and if we wake up the windfish, the world will vanish. Who knows what
Why are you
that
taking it
means?
so literally? Lots of people have weird religions that believe weird things.
I'm not taking it literally.
Do
Who
you
knows
also
what
think
this could mean?
Thor exists?
He
Thor?
does.
I
I've seen the
mean,
movie.
Can you prove that he doesn't?
Yeah, prove he doesn't.
No.
Yeah, see? So he must exist and be real. We should
Yeah,
worship
you're
him.
right. I shouldn't even have said that. Now I'm probably going to get smoted.
So
I'm gonna get
so then
totally
we can head.
smote.
Now that we got the key, we can go to the Face Shrine, which is just north of there. And the Face Shrine, it starts the whole orange crystal, blue crystal thing.
Yeah.
Well, is this the rest of the game going to be orange crystal, blue crystal, or is it just these two dungeons?
By the rest of the game, do you mean the one more dungeon we have to do
The
in this
one
game?
more dungeon after this, yeah.
Yeah, there's
There
a
is
couple
this-
of these. This
Yeah.
one definitely overuses the shit out of them.
It's never to this extent again. Yeah.
Or no, it's the Eagle's
The
Tower
eagle-
that's
the eagle
the
one
real bad
really
one.
goes
Oh,
crazy.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, you are right.
Because you have to like keep going up and down floors to trigger them, and then move the ball, and then throw the ball. And then...
my God.
Yeah, Eagle's Tower's the worst one for sure. Like that. I mean, I agree with you. I don't love the. They're fun when they're used like sparingly, but Eagle's Tower really fucking ruins.
That's
the
the whole
crystals.
dungeon. That is
It's the whole
dungeon.
fucking dungeon.
There is. I do wish I had the boomerang. There's a couple of enemies you can't kill, like these little glue globs. They're green goo globs.
You can't shoot him with a bow?
Can you? I don't think you can kill them.
Green goo.
I don't know. I just ran around him. You know, it's something I always have to remind myself of in Zelda games at some point is that I start to get tired of killing everything I see, and then I'm like, wait a minute. I don't have to do that.
Well, the
not
first
gaining
time
experience.
you should try to make sure you get a chest. The little mid boss in this one is called Smasher, and Smasher's
He's great.
adorable.
Yeah, Smasher's fantastic.
It's a little one-eyed Ray.
There's a big metal ball on the ground, and all Smasher does is pick the ball up and throw it at you, and then you have to dodge it and race over and get it, and then you hit it, and it runs away from you, and it's hilarious.
It's
I
just
liked
so
the way
cute.
Smasher
Kind of
looked.
looks like a manta ray.
Yeah, but with only one eye. But I didn't like
Yeah.
to fight Smasher.
And an
I was
antenna.
confused by the ball. I didn't like picking it up and touching it. Every time I tried to, he did touch me, and he hurts you just by touching you. So I didn't
Yeah,
like
all the
it, and I
enemies in the game
didn't
do.
want. I didn't want to play.
That's how video games work often.
It is how they work often, and you know what? It makes no sense. I can touch all kinds of things that they don't hurt me. I can touch. Let's see what I got here. I got my phone. I got
Chainsaw.
Is your phone a monster? Is your phone
got
an
the
evil
phone
monster that wants to kill you?
Is your phone hurting you in ways
Yes.
that might not be immediately apparent? Though?
Yeah,
Well,
it's true.
That's true too.
Actually-
Think about
5G.
all-
Yeah,
Think about
Do
what that
your own
5G is
research
doing to your
about 5G.
brain waves.
yeah, and like
Think about
some of
how
the apps
you're a
on
woke
there.
liberal because the 5G has
Yeah.
infected your brain with a brain
That's
virus.
true. I mean, I can't deny that, and you've given me a lot to think about here, guys.
Yeah.
but
Vanessa
you
has
can't
that
think about it because the
PragerU app
5G
on
did
her
what it
phone
did to your
so
brain.
she can learn about American history.
Yeah, I've been thought stopped by 5G.
Thought stopped. I love that.
Been
That's
thought-
a great turn of phrase, legitimately, Vanessa. That's fantastic. It's like the opposite of brainwashing. It's
Yep.
like what's happened to every Trump voter in this country. They've been
That
thought stopped.
is,
I don't know what to
it's a-
say.
It's a term that is actually used in cults, and it refers to brainwashing that prevents you from forming thoughts because you have some other thought that overtakes you. For example, to use your instance, fake news would be a term of thought stopping because you hear something and your brain just goes fake news, and then you're stopped from forming any additional thoughts about that subject.
Gen
Here
Z
I
calls
thought you
that
had coined a new
thought-mogging.
phrase.
No. I mean, yes, I did. Thought stopped. Yeah. Now I've thought stopped you.
I
can't
don't
think
like
so.
Facade. There's the boss of this face dungeon is called Facade.
It looks
He
great, though.
sucks.
Like
It looks-
animation-wise, it looks pretty great. The
Oh,
way it,
yeah.
like,
No, it
moves.
looks
So
good.
Can you explain what that is, though, before we talk about it?
It's a
Well,
face.
it looks like
Vanessa,
the
what-
host
what-
of Nick Jr. from the 90s.
Yeah.
Can you explain it in a way that Canadians will understand?
Yeah.
Vanessa?
No, nobody can do that.
Well, it's just it's two eyes, a little smudge of a nose, and a mouth. And I guess it has pupils, but they're like white pupils that roll around its black eyes. And then it has a couple of additional lines to give it character, like almost a lid line, upper and lower lid line, and then little dimples. And it's just holes in the floor that look like a face.
It's the boss of this dungeon, and it is just the floor of the room is a face. And he throws tiles at you, and you have to throw bombs on him.
I mean, the boss fight was actually pretty easy and fun.
It's easy.
I liked it. But I don't know. I don't like this floating face thing. I find it upsetting to have just eyes and a mouth floating. Oh, it's like that.
What is the pickup in this dungeon? I don't think we talked about it for the last dungeon either. Like, what are the item pickups? Those are the kind of the
Is
biggest
this one
things.
this is the double belt? No, that's the next one's the double belt, right? Or is this one the double belt? It is it's the power belt level 2, power bracelet.
That lets you pick up the elephant
You always
statues.
get that in these games, and it's always something that you're going to use twice.
Yeah. There's not a lot of call for picking up super heavy objects. I think there's one or two like things you can move around with it, maybe. to get to the eagle's nest or to get some extra treasure?
I liked it nevertheless because it made me feel powerful.
That's true. I did like picking up those elephant statues. It did feel great once you got it. And you could just plow through this whole dungeon. You're right, Matt. I forgot to talk about the pickup. Because every dungeon got to have a pickup. And
that's
then
how Link levels up. That's what makes this an
Power
RPG.
Bracelet 2 is Face Shrine.
Mm-hmm. So we kill Facade. We get his instrument. Was this the this one's the triangle, just the worst instrument. Like you hear it, like the game stops and you hear the triangle play, but it's just ding, ding, ding. Like, ugh, what a terrible instrument.
I mean, triangle isn't a great instrument on its own, but I feel like it can really add to a combined, symphony or band.
No.
Triangle thrives in a group, just like all of we do.
So my favorite band, the Flying Triangles, just don't matter, is what you're saying.
Not
Triangle
to me.
Triangle Man does whatever a triangle can.
I can't do my
Flying Triangle smash hit Triangle Man.
I can't do my
Johnny
missive about the
flying
meaning of
triangles.
Triangle Man again and how it's a metaphor for the Catholic Church. I've done it before on this show and never again.
Oh yeah, I don't want to bring that up. Who does he fight? It's not important. Was he the not important one?
Triangle Man, do the best of Triangle Man. What's he like? It's not important. Triangle Man.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
What's he like? It's not important.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I do want to go back into that dialogue about Triangle Man, but we're going to move on. We got a few clues here, especially if we call Ulrira. How do you say his name? Mr. Ulrira?
What are you trying to do? What is he doing?
It's Uhura.
Yeah, Uhura.
Ulrira?
All
The telephone
Irza?
man.
What are you
He's
talking
just having
about?
a conversation with himself, man. Just
Yeah.
let him go and let's talk about this next
Grandpa,
dungeon.
are you thinking about something from your childhood or something that you read the other day? Or
I'm thinking about the telephone man, the man on the phone who tells you what to do.
The movie phone
What's a
guy?
telephone? You talking about cell phones? I got a cell phone. So we head to Tall Tall Mountain for the next dungeon and
Hold on.
head back to Tall.
There's a lot to talk about because he tells you that there's this frog you should meet, a very special frog. And you do. And this special frog puts on a whole fucking concert for you, man.
Yeah, he
and you're
does.
about to skip that. Let's talk about this concert.
I mean, your notes say now we got to go to the mountain, and then it says to the mountain. So I apologize for skipping over the thing you put after we went to the mountain in your notes, dude.
Don't cry, Johnny. It's okay.
Johnny's good at notes. He was trying to mock Matt, but it was
Johnny
really
is good
funny.
at notes
It
because
landed
he
really
takes
well.
the time to put in lots of great pictures, which none of the rest of us do, and I really appreciate the
true.
pictures.
I know a special frog who gives concerts. Jim has a tattoo of him on his arm.
Garfield?
Does he give concerts? I know that there's Muppets on Ice. Is that a concert? Because they sang.
I think that,
I
like,
should get a Garfield tattoo.
please
Yeah,
don't.
you should.
He's gonna
feel
get a
like it's
tattoo
time for
of
a
that Garfield
Garfield-
shirt he's always wearing.
I feel like it's time for a Garfield renaissance, you know? Like, we went through a period where people were like, Garfield sucks, but I think Garfield
I think
kind
the
of kicks
2010s
ass.
people came back on Garfield. Like, you know what, Jim
That
Davis?
was because of John without Garfield, though, right?
I didn't like that one. I
Garfield
liked the
without
one
Garfield?
that kept Garfield, but just removed his thoughts and just had John reacting to a cat just making faces.
Yeah,
That was
I
my
like that one
favorite.
too.
I used to check Garfield collections out from the Dallas Public Library when I was a child.
I had like 30
Wow.
of those.
Garfield collections and Tintin comics.
Tintin
Alvin
rules.
and Hobbes.
I
Foxtrot.
never read a
20
Tintin until I
maybe?
was in college.
I
Were you
really
shocked
loved,
by the
I
racism and
loved those things when I
colonialism?
was, it's not in as much of it as you would think.
Yeah, it's usually like it's progressive for like it's a 50s comic, right? Like 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little racist, but it's not trying to be. It's not trying to like. It's not white supremacist literature.
Well, it's that type of thing
Yeah.
that's progressive at the time, where like he goes to like India and it's very like cliched and, by today's standards problematic. But he also like wrote them as like good people and smart people and capable
Yeah,
people
exactly.
that just had kind of funny accents and dressed differently. But 1010 would always learn like, oh, this culture is actually pretty interesting and good.
Yeah, Tintin himself was always respectful of everyone.
Exactly. So Vanessa, I feel like you are the best equipped to describe this concert, Mamu's concert.
Right.
Why is Vanessa the best equipped?
Yeah, why
Okay,
not Jim?
Jim.
He loves concerts. He loves
Jim,
frogs.
did you like this concert?
Yeah, but I don't remember enough about it to describe it in any kind of satisfying detail. So
Jim.
I remember enjoying it, but I don't remember what happened during it.
So you're saying you're not the best equipped to describe it? Then who are you referring to other than Vanessa?
All I asked was,
Me?
why is Vanessa the best
You talking
equipped?
about me?
Yeah.
Have Matt do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
How do
Matt.
we feel? How do we feel about
Absolutely.
frogs with teeth?
Good question.
Yeah,
Every
I
time
kinda
see
thought it was a
frog with teeth,
dinosaur.
I just think of a crocodile or something.
Yeah, he does.
I thought
so
it was like a
it's
chubby crocodile.
so Mamu is the Japanese name for Wart from Super Mario Brothers 2 / Doki Doki Panic. So this is a cameo of another Mario-ish character. I always thought Wart was a dinosaur. I didn't think he was a frog, but apparently he's a frog. He is singing with two frogs, and his bass does have lily pads. And the game calls him a frog.
You thought Wart from Super Mario Brothers 2 was a dinosaur?
Yes.
But he does have teeth. And I feel like that precludes you from being a frog.
Yeah, they famously don't have teeth.
That's like the defining trait of a
No
frog.
frogs have. Is it?
These are
No, it's
mutant
not.
monsters.
I thought the defining trait of a frog was that it was amphibious and that it was a reptile.
The tongue? What about the
I
tongue?
thought
frog
that
is
the
any
defining
animal without
trait of a
teeth.
frog is that they really want to
Frog is
fuck
any
pig.
animal without teeth. That doesn't make any sense.
What about their tongue?
Fish don't
Like
have,
they can
well, not
catch
every
flies
fish
with
has
their
teeth.
crazy tongue. That's another
A
one.
worm doesn't have teeth. That doesn't make it a frog.
No, I agree with Vanessa. A worm is a frog. Bird, frog.
Birds don't. Well, not all birds have teeth. They're not frogs.
Vanessa, what about
Any human
tongue?
being with dentures, frog.
Frog.
Vanessa, tongue? Frog tongue. Frog have defining tongue.
What about frog jump? Frog jump is
frog
a big
jump.
part of frog.
Frog jump,
leg
frog
jump.
tongue.
Lots
Frog-
of animals
frog
have
flies.
tongues. Lots of
Frog
animals
is a
jump.
tadpole
Only
and
one
then
kind of
a
animal
frog.
doesn't have teeth.
There's
That's a
like
frog.
two
It's a
animals
frog.
that are famous for catching flies with their tongues, and it's like chameleons and
Yeah, chameleons.
and frogs.
And anteaters. Don't forget about anteaters.
Yeah.
And anteaters, you're right. Yep.
Although an anteater is not an anteater if it doesn't have teeth, because if it doesn't have teeth, then it's a frog.
That's
Yeah.
frog,
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Anteater with dentures, frog.
Yeah. What? No, really?
No, not a frog. If it
Not
well,
a
it
frog,
depends.
'cause
Does it
that's
have its
teeth,
dentures
basically.
in or not?
No, it doesn't have
Dentures in,
teeth.
not a frog. Dentures out, frog.
Yes.
Yeah,
now
I'm
that
gonna-
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Maybe this frog has dentures, and that's what's going on here.
Meanwhile, when she goes to bed at night, turns into a frog. Meanwhile,
Why
when she wakes
would-
up in the morning, human.
Yeah. Why would a frog want to have dentures to not be a frog anymore?
This sounds like a riddle. This sounds like it's going to have a clever answer.
It really does, Jim.
to cross this bridge.
So Matt, do you want to describe
when
this
would
frog
a frog
concert?
want to wear his dentures?
I already did. And I did it perfectly. So moving on.
It's an amazing piece of animation. He's got backup frogs with spotlights on them, and it's just a great
So
song.
lily
in
pads.
general.
Frog lily pad, right?
Yeah, frog lily pad. So we take this does this song have one use, and that one use is to resurrect a dead chicken?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
I believe there's a second use.
No,
There
you use
is.
it for the turtle.
You can use it
Yeah,
to
that's the
resurrect
second
anything,
use.
really. Humans,
Jenny?
chickens, whatever you want.
Is
Can you
this
use it to resurrect
necromancy?
yourself?
Is Link engaging in necromancy?
Yes. Very
Yeah,
much
Nate,
so.
Link is using blood magic.
Yeah. Oh no, he's an apostate.
He is.
Vanessa, are you gonna get your boyfriend to kill Link because he's practicing necromancy and blood
Yeah,
magic?
He's been corrupted by the Fade.
That's a
Yeah.
great question. Huh. Am I gonna
Wait, was
get my
Alistair a
boyfriend
Templar? No, he was a
kill
Grey Warden.
Link? Yeah, he was a Grey Warden. He was never a Templar.
Okay.
Was he? Maybe.
Well, he went to some kind of all boys thing and they made fun of him for it.
Yeah. Cullen
some
was a
kind of night
Templar.
training.
But am I going to get him to kill Link? I've never thought about it. But
Well, is Link a It was Link practicing necromancy here.
I think you're allowed to resurrect animals, aren't you? Like that's
No,
just sort of
Sometimes
animals
dead is
don't
better,
count.
Vanessa. Sometimes
Yeah,
dead is better.
Stephen King tried to teach us this lesson like 45 years ago.
Exactly.
Mm.
And who was it? Was it Dokken or the Ramones that sang about it?
It was the Ramones. I don't want to be
If you
buried
in a pet cemetery.
Do you think they'd actually like read the book, or did they just like the sound of it?
Oh no, they're like bury Pet Cemetery, done. Song over.
I just want to point out that what you're really suggesting here is, would you like to get your boyfriend Alistair killed by Link? Because Alistair can't fucking take Link. Are you kidding me?
I think
Is there
Matt might
any
be right.
video
I hate
game
to say
character
it,
that
but
could best Link.
What's
What
that,
video
Jim?
game character could beat Link in a fight?
Gordon Freeman.
God of War.
Gordon Freeman would find a way to do it. For
Yeah.
Sure. Who'd
What
you say,
about-
John?
Kratos.
Ooh, no, I don't think Kratos would win. I think Link.
He kills gods.
Link's got a pretty good track record of killing
Link
gods, though.
knows how to use a slingshot, though.
And Kratos is closer to God than Link, you know?
That's true.
Oh, what about, hang on, here's the big question. Could Mario defeat Link?
I think he does in that Super Smash Brothers.
There is one character who canonically is supposed to be the most powerful of all Nintendo characters because he's the only one that survives basically Cthulhu attacking, and that is Kirby.
Mario.
But this
Kirby.
chunker disproves Kirby being more powerful than Link.
Well, his name ain't Kirby in the game.
It's anti-Kirby.
Is it really?
I think so.
I love that Kirby's in this game.
So
And you
you
can kill him.
resurrect a chicken
Yeah.
because this is supposedly the greatest chicken. This was a rooster who could fly. Mm-hmm. And that
It's
means you
cuckoo. Cuckoo.
well, they do call him a rooster several times. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Oh, you're
Cuckoo's just
right.
the name for the females.
But he's
Females.
adorable. He's like this blue bird, and he's so cutesy wootsy. I love him.
He is cutesy wootsy, and I do also love him.
Links. Oh wait, I forgot to get a picture of him.
I love how some of the like items and stuff in these games will be like super helpful for the rest of the game, and some of them are just like, here's some trash that'll get you through one thing.
But you're not calling this rooster trash, are you?
Yeah, no, it's garbage.
What?
Look at this guy.
What?
Look at this
Also,
beautiful
it's
bird.
not a rooster. That's a parrot.
It looks
It's not
like
a
Toucan
parrot.
Sam.
Yeah. Okay, toucan.
Yeah, I was going to say Toucan Sam, not a parrot. He's a toucan. Toucan.
Toucan.
Why'd you say
a
it so
toucan
weird?
I don't
doesn't
know.
have
I
a
don't
crest
know.
like that, though. Only a
Is that
chicken
the French
does.
pronunciation?
Toucan. This is
Yeah, I
how
would
we
think
say
it's
it in Canada. We say pasta and toucan.
Pasta?
Do you say it like pasta?
Yeah, I'm gonna make some pasta. Yeah, going on a tour to fix a roof and get some
I
pasta.
thought you just called all your food craft dinner.
Well,
Yeah.
craft dinner is pasta
Is it?
and hot
Is it
lava.
legally?
I think it's Noods.
Noods are pasta.
Nudes are pasta,
Not all
but not
nudes
all
are
pasta is
pasta.
nudes.
I got an American to say pasta. I feel so
Egg nudes aren't
good.
pasta. Egg nudes
Eh,
are nudes.
Anyway,
Keen and a cat.
so I love this. Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, here she comes.
Meow,
Here
meow, meow,
comes
meow, meow, meow.
Dory.
That's
we
a big
think
cat.
she's cute and fuzzy. We like it when she licks Matt's beard. Oh, she's on
No,
the
Jim.
ground.
I think Jim does not like it when.
I do not like it.
And
you need
Haley's
this-
talking about Dory. She says that Dory needs food. And Matt says, go to your room.
So this rooster can fly you across some gaps. You only get this rooster for a little bit, I think, but I love
Did
rooster.
you find him after the next dungeon?
Can you?
You can. Yeah, you can go. Well, you can't use him again, but if you go to the guy's house that's up on the mountain,
Chicken
that
Man,
you-
yeah.
Yeah, the rooster is at his house, and he's got the rooster above his head, and he's flying around his house, and he's like, "Wee, this is
It's
great."
amazing.
That's fantastic. There's
a couple
lots of fun little Easter eggs like that. Like I think Jay in the Discord shared a video of when you have what's her name? Marin in your party, if you go to the claw machine game house, she will run over to the controls and take over and pick the claw machine salesman up and drop him in the basket, and then he kicks her out and says she's not allowed back in, and then if you go back in, she won't come with you.
I loved that so much. I didn't do it myself, but I did see the video, and it made me admire her. And she might be my favorite video game character ever.
Good for her. That's my favorite video clip to use now. That and Jerry Blank saying, "I'll go there now." But I think "good for her" is always such a like when someone does something awful, just cutting to the mom from Arrested Development going, "Good for her."
Good for her.
Yeah.
Anyway, we get to the Eagles Tower. Yay!
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 I hope you like balls. Do you like balls?
No, not
No.
really.
I've already said I don't like to touch them, and I don't like to play with them.
You gotta throw them. You gotta handle these balls. You gotta throw them over fences. You gotta do so much ball play in
You
this.
do.
This is the crystal dungeon with all the little crystal pillars
Why
that stop
they
you
call
from
them
going
crystal
anywhere.
when they bricks?
They look like ring pops.
They do look like ring pops. I miss,
Let me
ring
go on the
pops.
record here. I love ring pops.
but they get so
Your
slobbery and
hand
gross.
gets so sticky.
Yeah,
Don't put them
they
on
are-
your. Don't wear them like a ring, you psycho.
Well, what if
They're
you're
called
supposed to eat 'em
ring
like,
pops.
like with a knife and
Don't put
fork,
'em on your
Jim?
finger.
Yeah,
Grow
that's
up.
Jim. Jim cutting it up like it's a fucking
No,
fine
I hold it
steak.
in my hand like an adult. I don't put it on my
put
like
it
finger.
an adult. He
Well,
says
what's
while
the-
he
what's even
suckles
the
on his
point of
fucking
it, then?
pacifier
Okay.
of candy.
I'm
Yeah.
eating it like a child, and you guys are slobbering all over your fingers like a toddler.
Jim's like
We're not
George
doing
Costanza
either,
in that
because we
episode
don't
of
eat ring
Seinfeld, cutting
pops.
his Snickers up with a knife and fork.
You don't indulge in a ring pop every now and then. You
I haven't
never-
had one in
never
20
succumb
years
to the
or more.
allure
No, because
of
we're
the
not
ring
children.
pop.
We don't eat fucking lollies, Jim.
Lolly.
Are you?
I can go to the store whenever I want and buy a cheesecake or a key lime pie. The fuck do I want a ring
cheesecake.
pop for?
That's a good idea, man. I haven't bought a cheesecake in a while.
I bought a Cheesecake Factory cheesecake around Christmas, and it was legitimately fucking amazing.
They
Just like
are
store
really
bought,
good.
and I was like, I can't believe how good this is.
I can't.
When
They
I-
don't have them here. I have to go to the U.S. and that's no. I'm not.
Oh,
doing
you're not
that.
allowed here now.
Yeah.
You can't come here. When I first moved into this house, I went to Costco and bought a carrot cake, with like cream
Gross.
cheese frosting. Oh my god,
Yuck.
so good. You don't like
It's
carrot
fucking
cake?
carrots and a cake.
I like carrot cake.
Is my name
Yeah, I
fucking
don't
Bugs
really
Bunny,
like
dude?
dude.
No, I don't like
really
carrot cake.
Carrot cake is so good.
It's okay. I mean, I don't.
When I was a
hate-
kid, my brother
hate
was
it.
obsessed with German chocolate cake, and he would get
I
it for
love
his
German-
birthday
that's
every
my
year.
favorite.
And I fucking hate German chocolate cake, and I
That's
hate
my
coconut.
favorite. I
What's-
insist on having it for my birthday every year.
What's
Wow,
the difference
I never
between a
wanna come
regular
to your
chocolate
birthday
cake
party.
and a
Well,
German
that's why I've
chocolate
never
cake?
invited you.
What's the
I have to go
difference?
sit in my corner in one Square Root's house while you guys have a party.
Yeah. I'm going to have a party with
Jim?
all the cakes that Matt doesn't like. It's going to be like a 3-tier. Like a German chocolate cake, a carrot cake, and what else does he probably not like?
Bunt, probably.
Oh, you could do a pumpkin pie. I don't like pumpkin
I
pie.
love pumpkin
Yeah, well, I'm with
pie.
Matt on that one.
Yes.
Pumpkin pie sucks. Jim,
No.
what's the difference between a regular chocolate cake and a German chocolate cake?
German chocolate cake has the frosting with pineapple, or not pineapple.
No, coconut. German chocolate cake is like a tiered chocolate cake with chocolate frosting, but it's got coconut.
It's like coconut and something else, isn't it?
Coconut is trash, and anybody
I
that
don't
eats it
mind
should
coconut
be killed.
frosting. That's all right.
No, it has coconut shavings in it.
Oh, okay. Well,
They're like
I've had that
toasted-
before.
they're like
That's all
toasted
right.
Coconut.
Yeah, like toasted coconut. So it like really brings out that trash flavor.
Yum, delish.
Yeah. I think I'm going to turducken this. I'm going to put a carrot cake in a German chocolate cake, and then at the very middle, there'll be a pumpkin pie.
Okay.
Ooh, maybe put a cheesecake.
don't wanna come to your party.
in the middle of it, so that Matt has to eat all the
Oh,
other
yeah,
cakes to get
that's
to
a good
the
idea.
cheesecake.
You know that I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to throw it all away and eat the cheesecake. I've hit a point in my life where I actually like a cake that doesn't have frosting on it. I don't need it. You know?
I do love
A
frosting.
cheesecake is basically all frosting, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
So this dungeon, as we said before, has the anti-Kirby, which this angry Kirby can suck you up into his mouth, but you can also throw a bomb in there, make it be like, eat this, then throw
You
a
can
bomb
also
at
spin
him.
attack him.
You can
There's
bang
something
the
else here,
ram.
right? Are they
Shield.
Goombas? There's another Mario. There's a Mario thing in the room with the Kirby. Were they Goombas? I think they were.
Yeah, they were Goombas. Do you get them? Do you get the mirror shield in this dungeon?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, mirror shield. I like it because it does not get taken away from you when you get sucked up by an enemy.
That I was wondering why there's a shield at the store. Is there a chance you can lose your shield?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just not.
The
get it back if it
likes
gets
when they
taken away
eat
from
you up will eat your shield.
Yeah.
But if you kill
What's
it
the
fast enough,
like?
it'll drop it.
Yeah.
The little enemies that look like a stack of pancakes.
Oh,
With a
are they
hole
the
in the
ones that
middle.
kind of look like a bunt cake?
Yeah, the little like volcano guys. They look
I
like
just
the
described
things
it
that hang from the
perfectly.
ceilings in Half-Life.
So Matt and I both tried bombing these stupid pillars, and that does not work. There's on the second floor. There's these
There's
pillars
one
that
fucking ball that you have to carry around this whole goddamn floor.
and there's lots of holes you can fall in to get like chests and stuff, which isn't so bad, and to get access to certain areas you need. So that I like that mechanic. But there's a high Nox beefy boy who does throw you in those holes, and then you have to restart the boss fight. And I did not like that mechanic.
That never happened to me because I'm good at this game.
Yes, we all know you are so much better at this game than I am, Matthew. But he is a beefy boy. Look at those arms. Just flex for me. I have a rant about the chess piece puzzles because they almost are great, but they don't stick the landing. Literally.
Yeah, I agree.
The what puzzles?
Chess
The
piece.
chess
knights.
pieces that you have to toss around.
Oh yeah. You have to be on the exact right square.
But not really, sorta, and also
Yeah,
the
it's
white.
No,
easy
they're
when
definitely
you
off.
figure
It's
it out.
3 space. It'll move 3 spaces down, not 2. So it's not right. It is wrong.
It's wrong. It kind of like does this physics thing and doesn't hit properly a lot of the time. And I thought the idea was like the white one goes on the white tile and the black one goes on the black tile, but no, they both it just doesn't matter which
I think
one.
the black one always goes on the right, I think is a rule.
Is that how it should have been on the black tile? It would have been so easy.
Because I had to look up a guide to figure out part of this dungeon, and it was like, and I remember reading like, oh, the black is always on the right or something like that. One of the colors is always on one side.
Oh,
interesting. The
interesting.
other color always on the other. Yeah.
But if they made
maybe.
it so that it was on a black tile, it would have made immediate sense. And if they moved like the knights are supposed to, which they kind of sort of do, but then like bounce off a wall for no reason, that doesn't make sense. I got annoyed.
Yeah, it's an interesting idea, but it's not well executed.
Yeah.
The cat knocked down my whole computer, so I apologize to whoever's editing. There might be a cat bonk noise.
She knocked down your whole computer?
Yeah.
Aww. Well, this so I didn't hate this dungeon even if it took me forever.
This one's a long one just because there's a lot of up and down and
there's so many rooms.
Hit the crystal and go back up 3 floors and then fall back down and hit the crystal again. It's annoying.
Yeah, it took me a long time. I didn't really understand where I was supposed to go. I didn't understand what to do with the pillars. I had to look it up.
Yeah, I had to look up the pillar thing. That's the only part I had to really look up in this one. Because it didn't make sense to me. Then you have maybe the easiest boss fight. I don't know. There's a lot of easy boss fights, though. Facade was pretty easy. And the Color Dungeon one was really easy. So it's not as easy as Color Dungeon boss. But you get Bird Fight after you knock down the pillars.
Angler's really easy, too. Yeah, this is the bird fight. We didn't talk about it much last week, and I had meant to. This is the second 2D boss battle in the game, like flat 2D plane. Which is a rarity for Zelda games other than Link's Adventure of Link.
Yeah, Link's Adventure. Yeah.
And I think it's pretty neat. Like, I kind of like, not that it's like hard or particularly interesting. Like, you just hit the thing, but it's just kind of cool for the game to just change its perspective all of a sudden, and you have to fight this boss on the 2D plane, like a side-scrolling plane.
So it's got a couple of attacks.
Really
it throws its feathers at you and then tries to blow you off the tower. It never blew me off the tower.
Oh, wow.
I got blown off a couple times.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I guess I'm better at side-scrolly bosses than you
Wow,
guys.
you're the best Zelda player ever, Johnny.
Yeah. So he's being ridden by this skeleton man, Astolphos, for some reason, who's real mad at you. There's a little, not really a boss fight, but there's like a little mini fight with that guy where he just throws bugs at you.
Like this is a Grim Creeper or whatever.
Yeah, Jim asked in the chat, like, should I know who this is? Is he from other Zelda games? And no, he's just...
No, he's like, I'm the Grim Creeper.
Yeah, he just shows up here for some reason.
I love the design of Burb, the evil eagle. It's just a cute design. It looks a bit like the Skyward Sword birds a bit. I like those Skyward Sword birds. There's a lot I like in that game, but I just found it really hard. And Matt says it's the worst one. Worse than the CDI ones.
I'd rather play the CDI one, that's for sure.
All right.
Excuse me, Matt.
Link, walk down this tunnel, this fucking corridor. Link, let me tell you some things. Link, walk down this next corridor. Link, let me explain to you what's going on. Link,
this Final
let me
Fantasy
talk to you for a minute.
13?
Link, walk down this corridor.
Is it Final Fantasy 13?
I mean, it's in the same era.
Yeah.
You know? I always think of, there's 4 games. It is Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 4.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Castlevania Lord of Shadow.
Keep talking.
And Final Fantasy 13.
They're all walk down this tunnel.
Yeah. Yep.
Or
Just
hallway.
walk down a fucking corridor and then get to a story cutscene and then walk down a corridor and then somebody talks to you.
Wait,
and then
did you
walk
say
down
a Metal Gear
corridor.
Solid game?
Yeah,
Metal Gear Solid 4 is fucking
Yeah, 4
awful.
for sure.
Absolutely
the entire
ruins the
the
franchise.
entire
It doesn't ruin the
third act
franchise,
is like crawl down this microwave tunnel for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're finally getting a remaster of that, though. That game's insane.
I'm not.
Yeah, I
mean, I'm
think
glad
the
for people to
combat
like it,
stuff
but I
when
don't
you're I think the combat stuff when you're in the field, like doing the war economy, sneaking around stuff. I think that's so fun.
There's
the
a
boss fights in that
tweet-
game are fun.
Let me see if I can find. There's a really not a B-skeet. There's a really good B-skeet about this that made me laugh pretty hard. Let me see if I
remember
can
that
find
Castlevania game getting like great reviews, and then I played it, and I was like, "This is fucking terrible."
Does that one have
run down a corridor,
Picard?
you fight a boss. You run down a corridor, you get a cutscene. You run
Is
down
Patrick
a corridor.
Stewart in that?
I don't know. Is he?
I think he is, but I could be wrong. Sorry, I'm just trying to find this Metal Gear thing that I posted. Metal Gear. There's Minmo. One Piece. This is going to be really good. It's going to be worth the wait.
I'm waiting patiently.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not falling asleep at all.
At all?
Oh,
Man, maybe I didn't retweet it.
I don't have to.
Oh, here it is. So this is like a screenshot of a tweet. Metal Gear Solid 4 boss tries to give Snake a lap dance and dies. Drebin, that was Angry Armadillo. She was forced to eat cement as a child.
I posted that in the Discord, and it seemed like nobody liked it. I love that, though. That always cracks me up, too.
Oh, what a bad game.
So we killed the bird. We did it.
We did it!
Yeah.
But there's one thing I want to talk about. Vanessa, did you take a ride on the rapids?
Yeah, I sure did. And it was the most bullshit mini game of all, at least so far, because I
use
was
that
not
hook
very
shot?
good at it. Yeah, I used the hook
Did
shot.
you use the hook shot? It makes it real easy.
Oh, you can use a
Yeah.
hook shot. I didn't do that.
I didn't use the hook shot the first time. I admit that I didn't figure out you could use the hook shot. Maybe I didn't have it the first time I did it. I can't remember.
I think you have
But
to.
the second time I
get
used
there.
the hook shot, and
Yeah,
I
you do
still
have to.
found
You have
it
to have it.
not super enjoyable.
It's not enjoyable.
No, I didn't think it was really fun. I didn't think there was anything on the river that enticed me to keep doing it. It just seemed
It's a
like the
hard
kind
piece.
of like normal
2 hour
stuff you
pieces, I
get.
think.
So it wasn't titillating enough, is what you're saying.
It wasn't titillating enough. It didn't thrill me like the claw machine game does. Less river riding, more claw machining. And that's what I have to say about
Is
that.
it that the claw machine is a game of skill?
Yeah, but I guess river riding is too.
It is because you have to
Well,
hook
not in
shot around to get to the places you want to go.
Yeah, I mean, they're both games of timing. I guess I just don't like the idea of being on a river ride that, I might get wet.
So it's
Do
anti-river
you like
bias.
Splash Mountain as a ride?
That's true, I do, but they took it away. You're not allowed to ride it anymore.
Hypocrisy. Thy name is Vanessa.
What's it going to be now? Is it going to be a Frozen ride?
No, it's a Princess and the Frog ride.
Oh,
But
that's
I've
cool.
never been on it.
I think that's much better. Wasn't it based on Song of the South originally or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing about it. Like, I loved Splash Mountain, but also I understand why it had to go. Things aren't all just one thing, and just because you like something doesn't mean that it's good for it to keep existing in the world as it is. And that's an important lesson for all adults
At least
to
without
learn.
commentary. Like,
And it always had that fox that said it was going to marry your dad.
Yeah.
what?
There's a clickhole article from like 10 years ago that's like the top 10 times I rode on Splash Mountain and the fox animatronic said it was going to marry my dad.
Yeah, it's one of the best clickhole articles.
It
My
is
favorite
one-
is still,
Yeah.
we regret to inform it is Jafar. But... Which is just a whole bunch of pictures of Jafar and them saying, it is Jafar. We're very sorry. There's nothing we can do about this.
In the Splash Mountain one, it was like, I went on and it said it was going to marry my dad. And the next time it was like, it's going to be a Catholic wedding and it's going to be really long. And we're not going to be serving any food or water at all.
I always think about the Jafar one that has the line, when it is Jafar, it is a tall man who needs a lamp.
Next time on The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, we finish Link's Awakening. We'll get to
Wow.
find out, was it all a dream or not?
And will Vanessa finally finish her very first Zelda game and get her real gamer card?
Yay! I hope so.
I thought you
speaking
had
of-
to beat a God of War to get your gamer card.
Nope.
Ew, I don't want to. Oh.
That's how you get your gamer gate card.
Yeah.
Unless
That
it's Sad
explains
Dad
this
one. They don't want to
Gamergate
play
card I
Sad
have.
Dad one. They want to play like Sex with Lesbians one.
Yeah, you got to play like God of War, Chains of Olympus, or whatever.
don't
So, Jim, what are you
wanna-
squarely against?
Ooh, I will say, like, even though, like, I liked the animation of it running away, the boss fight where you had to throw the ball at the manta ray thing, not my favorite.
Oh, but it's so cute.
Yeah, but I felt like it was just not as fun as the other ones. I'm glad this boss was not included in the boss rush at the end of the game.
The what?
Spoilers for the boss
God
rush at the
damn
end
it,
of the
Jim.
game. Vanessa, what are you squarely against?
I'm roundly for that flying chicken. I thought it was great. I loved using it to fly. I want to hang on to its little legs all the time and have it carry me through the clouds. Flying chicken, it's my best friend. It's not a parrot, it's a chicken, and I love it. Matt,
It's
what are
toucan.
you squarely against?
I'm rally for the boomerang. I love that thing. It really is awesome. In all of these Zelda games, for the most part, it makes combat a lot more like it's versatile. It's great in combat. It's fun. It picks up items for you. It's great. Boomerang. I love you. Johnny, what are you squarely against?
I was going to say chicken, but Vanessa chose that. So I'm going to say concerts. The Mambo Fish concert and the Mamu concert are delightful. They're wonderful. What about...
Jim, why does your cat have like the biggest ruff around its neck I've ever seen in my life?
It's a mane.
What about Vanessa? What are you squarely against?
I already said it was the chicken, and you even said that I already said it.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right. What
What the
about
fuck?
Matt? What are you squarely against?
So, now that we've talked about what we're squarely against, why don't we level up? And I'll start us off by talking about a bunch of books. Guess what I did? I read some books.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. Did you finish Sinner King?
Yep.
King
Talked about
Sorrow.
that last week. I since then have read a couple of books, and I'll be brief about them. I read a book called All the Marvels, which was yet another kind of history of the Marvel Universe. This one was written by a guy who kind of the premise was he had read all of the Marvel comics and was going to talk about them. And then really just kind of did like a greatest hits stuff that he thought was like the best and the most important. Not even necessarily that, just kind of his favorite stuff that he wanted to talk about. So it was kind of not what it seemed like it was going to be. But it was good and I enjoyed it. And if you are super into Marvel, it's a good book read. It's a good book to read. I enjoyed it. And then I read a book called Stupid TV, Be More Funny, which was like an unofficial history of The Simpsons. And
Ooh.
it was good and interesting as well. I loved The Simpsons when it was coming out when I was like a kid, and then I got real tired of it and didn't watch or think about it for years and years and years. But this book has gotten me watching it with the kids, which has been like a fun experience. My daughter seems way more into it than my son, who's into like raunchier humor and like South Park and Family Guy. Whereas my daughter doesn't like that stuff so much and really is more into like just kind of like family, funny drama, comedy stuff. Anyway,
Was there an
and,
episode they really liked or she really liked?
we've only watched a few at this point. I've been just kind of picking a best of. We watched the monorail and we watched the Cape Fear where Sideshow Bob comes back and
The Rakes?
That one's good.
Bart gets an F, which is like a early, really good one.
That one's great. Yeah.
It's funny
I've
when you
been
read.
on a real Simpsons kick lately too. It's funny that you're getting into it.
You should
Like,
check
I've
that book
been
out. It's
rewatching
pretty
it.
good. Like
Yeah.
I learned a lot that I didn't know about the show. I always just kind of assumed it was all Matt Groening because what do I know? And it's not. It talks about all the people that were involved.
John Swartzwelder,
James L.
Conan
Brooks.
O'Brien.
Yeah,
James Brooks and
Conan
Sam Simon were
O'Brien.
like, and Matt Groening were kind of
yeah.
the big three creators of the show. It was really interesting, and it did, like I said, it got me wanting to watch The Simpsons again, the old stuff. I really enjoyed it. It was a bit too precious about The Simpsons in a way, where I was like, yeah, like it's the most, it treated it like it's the most important fucking thing that's ever happened in the history of the United
Was it
States
written
of
by
America.
a Gen X person?
Yeah, it definitely was. To a degree, I was like, you are treating this with way too much reverence. Like, yeah, like in a lot of ways it changed the landscape of television, but so did many other shows throughout the course of history of television. Like, it's not. Let's fucking calm down a bit. But it was really good, and I enjoyed it. And I started a book called Uprooted by Naomi Novik, which I'm really excited about. I haven't read enough to really talk about it, but Naomi Novik wrote the Skullomance trilogy that I talked about a couple of years ago that I loved so much, and the Temeraire books, which is like a alt history Napoleonic Wars set series where the English and the French have dragons, and they ride around on the back of them, and that's how they fight the Napoleonic Wars. That's a great series.
Cool.
And she's got a couple of kind of standalone novels. One's Uprooted, the other's Spinning Silver, that are both just kind of rooted in like Eastern European folklores. And I'm really excited about that. But I just started it. And the other thing is that, I forgot one. I'm sorry. I also read a book called This Is How You Lose the Time War, which is a really interesting science fiction novel. It's really short. It is the story of two spies saboteurs, soldiers on the opposite side of a war between two rival factions that spans time and dimensions and history from like the far future to the ancient past. And they start passing letters back and forth, and over the course of the book fall in love. And that is the premise of the book, and it's really good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. It's not a very straightforward book, like a lot of novels. It is more of a lot of metaphor and kind of poetry. The writing is very poetic, and so I kind of struggled at times, and I like went a little cross-eyed, like I faded out a little bit at times while reading it, but because it's heavy, but it was really good, and I would strongly recommend. I would recommend that to anybody. How You Lose the Time War was really good, interesting, unique, good fun time. And the last thing I wanted to mention is that I finished Wind Waker. That's right, I did what I said last week. I lapped you motherfuckers, and I played 2 Zelda games to your 1 because I'm the best. Wind Waker, still amazing, still a good fun time. One of my favorite endings to a Zelda game. One of the better plots to a Zelda game, which never have much in the way of plot, but at least this one does a couple of things, has a couple of twists, and then on top of that, it's just a good fun joy to play, and I really loved it. Wind Waker, glad I finally replayed it. I had gotten the kids the Nintendo Online subscription for Christmas, and intentionally got the family version, which is way more expensive, just because I also wanted to play Wind Waker for myself, and I'm glad that this season of the show kind of spurred me to play that, because it's a great game. It's not the HD re-release, so it's got some quality of life issues, but you know what? Still played it. Still enjoyed the shit out of it. Great game. And that's how I leveled up. What about you, Johnny?
Well, I played more Remnant 2 with Julio online, and that game's fun. It's like, imagine if you had a game like Division 2, and it looks like Division 2, but then suddenly there's magical trees and like fey creatures and a crystal that takes you to all these different worlds. It basically has the plot of The Gate or Half-Life 2, where science opens a gate to other worlds, like other fantasy worlds.
Yeah,
it's pretty neat.
Yeah, I remember reading about this game when it came out, and I remember thinking, like, I wish that I was adventurous enough to try it, because it actually seemed pretty neat, and people were having fun with it in the first like 6 months it came out. Like, there were a lot of articles about what a satisfying game it was.
So if you want to try it on PC, I'll play it with you.
Yeah, I might give it a shot. It sounds cool.
Yeah.
And it's one of those games. It's multiplayer, but it's preferred multiplayer, but it does have like a beginning and an end.
Yeah, it's got a story.
There is an ending. Yeah,
it's a bit like Elden Ring and all those Dark Souls games and all that.
Yeah.
But I think it has some, like, what world you start on is different. You roll like 5 different worlds, and they get harder. But so whatever you start on is going to be easy. But the last one's going to be the hardest, obviously. But it's random which world you start on. So like Julio has a different starting world than I do.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't see it being a Vanessa game. It's very shooty. But it's pretty. It's a good looking game.
Yeah, but I need a story and characters to hold my interest.
There are characters. It does have a story. Like, you're looking for this lady who's got magic powers who was sucked into the crystal, and I don't know. Everyone's like 300 years old. It's got a lot of lore, and I'm not reading all that backstory. I like the ruined city too. Looks really good. Like sort of the post-apocalyptic city you're in. So it's a neat mix of like modern and fantasy that I quite like. And I also have been playing Star Fox. I played Star Fox Zero. That game has 2 control styles, and I think the first one you're supposed to be like basically walking around the gamepad to aim, but I couldn't do that because it was out of battery, so I had it plugged in. So I had to, but fortunately there's a way that you can aim on the TV instead. That made it way easier because it's almost impossible with the default control scheme. It's so hard. It's weird to see Nintendo mess up this hard. And it was Shigeru Miyamoto. It was a Miyamoto game that he was very like involved with the development of, and it bombed. So I think that's kind of where he sort of became an advisor after this one failed so hard. But it looks good. It's a Platinum's Games game as well. And they're usually good. They're like they do Bayonetta and Nier Automata and stuff. Anyway, that's about it for Johnny. What about Jim?
Let's see. I went and saw the hot new Ryan Gosling science fiction movie called Project Hail Mary.
Well,
that everyone is absolutely gushing
too.
about. I didn't like it.
Oh,
wow.
I mean, I thought Ryan Gosling was okay in it. Like, he's a good actor, I think. And I'm saying this as someone I listened to the book. I listened to an audiobook of the book, so I know what happened in the book. I feel like it tried to cram the entire book into the movie, which was like a little disorienting because it was always switching from thing to thing. And I felt like by the end of the movie, it was almost like, it felt like a kid's movie by the end. Like the stakes didn't feel like there were stakes, and it was very reliant on the, I don't want to spoil anything, but like all the other stuff that was going on that like wasn't really science-y or gave the movie any stakes. I felt like I don't know. It was good. It was really long, and Amanda and I were joking during the movie. I think I drank like 5 Coke Zeros, and I had to pee so much during the movie. But luckily our theater was like right across the hallway from where the bathrooms were, so like it took me like probably 30 seconds to like run out of the theater, pee, and then come back in. But I don't know. I just wasn't super taken with it. Like certain scenes I thought were really good, but all in all, especially the ending, especially like Amanda looked at me as the movie was ending, and she's like, "That was so cheesy." And I was like, it was cheesy. I couldn't think of the word about why I just didn't really like the ending. And cheesy is the best word for it. It's Cheeseville. But yeah, I did that. I also finished watching the first and as of right now only season of Pluribus on Apple TV.
Yay!
Thought that was really good. The main character is so interesting. Like, even though she's not a complicated character. She's very emotional, and a lot of the choices that she makes are like very emotionally driven choices, and you kind of get them. You kind of understand why she's doing what she does, even though you kind of can wag your finger at it a little bit. Like you'd like to think you would act differently in that situation, but you might not. But like I really enjoyed that, and I think it gets even better as it goes along. Like as it introduces other characters like the main character, it just gets more interesting. And I thought it was really good, and I'm excited for the next season. It definitely feels like a Vince Gilligan show. Vanessa, you didn't watch like Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul or any of those?
No, I didn't.
But you can definitely tell there are certain like Vince Gilligan hallmarks. Like he at least like I've noticed he in Breaking Bad at least he's known for like opening episodes in really distinct ways, like focusing on like a weird subject that eventually ties into like the main theme of the episode or what the main character does at the end of the episode. And there was a lot of that in the show. A lot of Albuquerque, which is another Vince Gilligan thing. The show's very Albuquerque centric. But it was fun. I liked it a lot. And let me think. I think that's pretty much it. Does anybody else have to go? Vanessa, have you leveled up?
No, I haven't.
Vanessa, how did you level up?
Last One Laughing is back. That's right. The hit Amazon TV show that pits your favorite British comedians against each other in a competition of who can be the last one to laugh. It's back for a second season. It's 6 episodes. I really recommend this show. It's not just because I have a strange obsession with the British comedy scene. It's because it's just lighthearted. It's fun. It is the purest kind of escapism where you don't have to think about anything that's happening in the world or anything serious at all. It's just 6 funny people, maybe more than 6, 6 to 8 funny people trying to make each other laugh. And I will never get over the facial expressions that people choose to make to try to stop themselves from laughing. This season had one of Johnny's favorites, Mel Gidroich.
Yay!
Mel Gibson, Johnny.
Oh, she's so good. And she's got all sorts of
him
opinions.
a long time ago.
And, sometimes you get these recorded bits where Mel Gidroich doesn't know she's being recorded, like on a police camera or whatever. And she says all sorts of hilarious things.
She's so funny.
Baking. Wait, she's not the one with glasses, right?
No, she's the other one. She's the Mel of Mel and Sue. You're thinking of the Sue of Mel and Sue.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Sue. Yeah. I just want to double check. I, for some reason, thought they were both named Mel. But no, it's because there's 2 Sues on that season of Taskmaster that I got confused.
That's right. You once gave me a very nice compliment where you called me a meaner Mel Gidroich, and I loved it.
I think that's true.
Yeah, I think so too. Ah, the cat!
The cat's attacking the monitor again.
He keeps trying. He has his toy in here, and he wants me to play fetch with him, and I've been playing fetch with him for like the last half hour while we recorded, and he will not get tired of playing fetch, and I get tired of playing fetch. I don't want to do it anymore. So he's jumping in my face and being like, fetch? No fetch.
My cat's nuzzling the power cable to my laptop, so I understand.
And let's see, what else? Watch Last One Laughing. Countdown's on. Our new series of Taskmaster drops on the 9th. That is a Thursday.
A week.
Yeah.
A week from now. Oh.
A week from now. And everybody should tune in on YouTube or Channel 4, depending on where you live in the world. This series will have Mass Effect Andromeda star Kumail Nanjiani. And everyone's very excited to see how many references to our favorite space opera video game he drops. I bet it will be 0 to 1.
I can't see him doing 1. I don't see
No,
it.
I don't think so either,
like
but
the
there's
type.
always an outside chance.
I did used to listen to his video game podcast, Indoor Kids, years ago.
Oh, I never did. But I'm looking forward to that, and the contestant interviews have already started to become available on YouTube as a little teaser and a way to get to know the upcoming cast, and it's bringing light into my life. Maybe that sounds sad to you, but you know what? I like Taskmaster. Get over it. That's how I leveled up.
I forgive you for liking Taskmaster.
Thanks, Jim. I forgive you for liking I Think You Should
don't.
Leave. Jim, Matt,
thanks.
you're not forgiven for liking I Think You Should Leave.
At all.
That's it for this episode of Square Roots. Before we go, I'd like to remind everyone that we do have a Patreon, patreon.com/SquareRootsPodcast. I'm scaring my cat. I'm going to put her down before she scratches me.
Yeah.
We just released a great bonus episode that came out on time.
Yay!
Totally
Great job,
Said
on
we
Vanessa.
couldn't do it, but we did.
Yeah, we
Don't
did
remember what it was
it.
about.
It's about Earth Must Die,
Oh.
the raunchy British comedy game.
Aren't all British comedy games raunchy?
They seem to be.
They like to think so.
Yeah, they do like to think so. It's like baby raunchy. Like, what if you put penises in it?
What about Milk Shy No More? That's barely. It's a little raunchy, I guess. He is getting sprayed in the face with milk and not enjoying it. But then the cop's like, and then the boy's like,
That
But
game
those
doesn't
are all,
count.
like,
It's a
food
masterpiece.
people. They're all like food people.
Milk
Anyways, you can
more.
you can listen to us talk about Earth Must Die and a whole bunch of other video games, movies, and TV shows and all kinds of other things at patreon.com/SquareRootsPodcast at the $3 subscription tier. At the $5 tier, you get access to all that content plus the ability to vote on games that we play on the show. We're just exiting a vote game. We're getting ready to transition into Banishers, but after Banishers will be another vote game, so stay tuned for that. Another benefit of being a patron, no matter what tier you subscribe at, is we like to personally thank some of them on the show. I'm going to start us off this week by thanking Julie, Sergeant Spaghetti, Ed Franco, Mush Loafing Around, Jesse's Mom's Pizza, Sean Walsh, William Westgard, John Scala, Brian Pitt, and Anthony Lerma.
I'd like to thank Vanessa's mom is actually better at claw machines than Vanessa.
Whoa.
Mike, formerly powered by AI, Eric Garby. For the Square Roots podcast, I'm Stim Stanks. I'm friend of DeSoto Aaron O'Toole, John B. Quaker Oatman, Lex Averial, Jay Bird, Knopford, and Dr. Fine. Say everyone's name. I like that that's still that person's Patreon name, despite the fact that we did eventually stop saying everyone's name every week.
I'd like to thank Bree Girth, Legend of Zelda, Twink's Awakening, Gage Lacerite, Huxley Iguana, Coffee _Dingo, Wishbone is Gay, Rubber Bear, Stephen Paget, Butts on Parade, and Ian Frederick.
And I'd like to thank Ross Hartley, Ryan Schmidt, Florian Jonas Kramer, Cyril the Wolf, Andy M., Eric, Vanessoni Bankzant. I get it. Vanessoni Bankzant. Vanessoni Bankzant. Pope Hat Ben,
Vanessoni
who is,
Bankzant.
to be clear, not an actual pontiff. My battery is low, and Amanda Pierce.
All right. If you'd like to send us an email to have read on the air, our email address is squarerootspodcast@gmail.com. Find us on Blue Sky, squarerootspodcast.bsky.social, or send us an email and we'll give you a link to our Discord.
All right, things have changed up a bit this week. Please rate, review, and subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, YouTube Podcasts, where we now are. That's where you will find your episodes on YouTube going forward. It's going to be a lot more reliable because they're basically taking the RSS feed and downloading them. Spotify, Ghana, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Thanks to Stephen Morris for our Square Roots theme. You can find Stephen on YouTube. Links in the show notes.
All right. For Square Roots, I'm Jim Banks.
I'm Matthew Van Zandt, and I'd like to say goodbye, sluts.
I'm Johnny Brandon, and I'd like to say goodbye, bitches.
And I'm Vanessa, and I'd like to say goodbye, sweeties.
Aww.
I want to
Bye.
add goodbye thoughts. Bye.
Goodbye, thoughts.
Yeah.
Aw, that's what you say when you join a cult. Goodbye, thoughts.
Thought stopped.
We gotta get about 10,000 more Patreons so they can pay for your move.
By like the end of August, I should. What move?
To Washington.
What?
Matt's
moving
not
to
moving to Washington, Johnny.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Grandpa's sundowning again. Let's move.
Ah,
on.
gee whiz.
It's my new favorite thing to say.
I hate
to
it.
Johnny.
I hate it.
That's why it's my
I
new
love
favorite
it.
thing. Do you understand how this works?
No. I
It's
think
like
this
Jim
is
picking
why Jim,
banishers. We do things to torture each other.
I think this is why Jim's friend says that he's a bully, because we've all made each other. We've especially made Jim into a bully, and he used to be just a sweet, nice guy, and now he's like
Yeah, I
trashing
refuse
his
to
friends.
accept responsibility for making Vanessa a bully.
Yeah. You made me a bully. I was
Yeah,
the
right.
sweetest girl.
I don't believe it.